Okay, here we are. Legend of the Innkeeper YouTube video. Espo, and we have, wow, right down there. It's Arianwin. Welcome, Arianwin.
Yay!
Yeah, I know, right? Yay, this is cool. This is cool. So, I apologize for the overlay. I didn't have enough time to add her name at the bottom, even though she's been on the podcast way longer than I have. Yeah, messed. Yeah, anyway, yeah, onward. Tonight's video, or today's video, or whenever you're watching it, is all about the dragons. Ariana, you want to explain what we're bringing to the table here?
So since Dragon Egg is such a great card, Kappa.
Oh.
Yeah, let's play some dragon. I have a dragon mage. What do you have?
Okay, well, I've thrown together what I like to call my dragon family. So you can just guess. It's gonna be.
It's a family of dragons.
It's all about family. You know, one of the big lineages in World of Warcraft is Nefarian, and obviously his dad and his sister. Unfortunately, his sister is not in my deck. Or is she?
Oh goodness.
I don't know.
Well,
So, yeah.
since she doesn't work with Hobgoblin.
Yeah, well, right here.
We better not go there.
You can't see this, but the viewers can. I have my Hobor Goblocken ready to go in case.
Hobor Goblocken.
That's right. My Hobor Goblocken ready to go, just in case, and it actually has hobgoblins in it. So.
Are you sure? Did you forget them this time?
Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe. All right.
So dragons.
Yeah. So we're gonna do this. Play some Dragon Priest versus Dragon. What are you bringing?
Mage.
Excellent. So we'll see how this works. We have all the cards unlocked from Blackrock Mountain, all 5 wings, and we'll see how this goes.
All right.
Obviously, I've put a big push on the Dragon Egg. I think Dragon Egg is huge. I think it's a great card, and I will play it right now. Arianwin, she's still what? Okay, let me just ask, Arianwin, your view on the Dragon Egg.
It's a terrible card.
Whoa, just terrible.
Terrible.
Not like average or okay or just terrible.
I don't like it. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I have one in my deck, but I don't like it.
Okay, can you explain why you think it's terrible, but you have it in your deck?
Sure. Because it is a 0/2. If you do 2 damage to it, it dies, and you get 1/2/1 whelp.
Hold on. Let me just guess why you like this card, or you don't like it, but you're playing it. It has something to do with the 2/1 whelp, doesn't it?
Well, he is kind of cute.
There we go. Job done.
That's the only upside.
Okay.
To Dragon Egg.
Okay. I gotcha. Well, you know, I see you got the Mana Worm out there. Mana Worm is a mage-specific card, and it's whenever you cast a spell, gain +1 attack, obviously stabbing me in the face. And
Actually, I've never been very fond of Mana Worm, and I couldn't tell you why.
Okay, all right. Well, I was going to say that you played a class-specific card, and I also played a class-specific dragon, the Twilight Whelp. Battlecry, if you're holding a dragon, gain +2 health. I think it's pretty stout. I like to play cards that have big health, so I like Twilight Whelp. I think it's pretty cool. Unfortunately, you kind of got to play a dragon deck for it to really get off. But you know, we got some dragon cards that I think are worth it. So this is a huge play that I like to call the play. So there we go. This is it, right? That's it, right there. That's what you do.
There you go.
Yeah, that's how you do it. So, buff the Dragon Egg, and it's unstoppable now. It's 2/6, right? What are you gonna do? Oh no.
probably shouldn't have gone base there.
I don't know. I don't know. You might be tripping me up here. Let's do this. I want to get that guy back. I think that's pretty cool. Probably not.
It doesn't bring the health though.
Not a real smart play, but you know, it definitely brings the fun.
Mhm.
All right, so I think I have to do it.
You have to.
Yeah, I mean, I got no choice. Because that mana worm, it's getting out of hand. Gotta take care of it. So
look at that black whelp. He's pretty cute, all smiley and happy.
let's see his smile. Look at that. He's got like this little round belly, and his hands are all out, like he's ready to give you a hug. But really, he's gonna scratch your eyes out and breathe fire in
Not
your
really,
eye
because
holes.
he only has 1 health, so he's gonna die really fast, just like he did.
Okay. All right. If you say so. If you say so. Alright, so we got a dragon mage with a few spells and secrets, obviously. A Zordra, great card. Also adds to the dragon theme. You know, Zordrake, I think, was played a long time before people thought, you know, dragons were gonna be a thing. So that's kind of cool. This is tough because if that's the mirror entity, I might be in trouble. So I think I'm gonna do this. Alright. Alright. And then maybe this. Oh, duplicate. Got it. Okay, so that makes my next decision a little easier, but the fact that you have 2 more dragons in your hand, not very comfortable. So your dragon egg, what do you think of it now? I mean, it's staying out there. It's strong, right?
It's staying out there doing nothing because it's got no attack. It's pretty bad.
Okay, all right. Ah, there's the card. So I'll talk a little bit about this card. I was hoping you would play this game. The Flame Waker. Let's get your opinion on the Flame Waker.
I love the Flame Waker.
Yeah?
Love it. Yeah.
That's pretty strong. I mean, love is a strong word.
Yeah, I mean, it's really cool because you know, he just snipes 2 damage at anything, and you can just keep playing spells all day long and he'll keep doing 2 damage. And he's got 4 health, which is pretty good.
You took the words right out of my mind. Because you know me, big health minions means good stuff, good value.
Yep.
So he's sticking around for a little bit longer. I like him.
Unless
I agree.
you hit him with your Drake, then he won't be around much longer.
Yeah, I could hit him with my Drake. You're right. I don't want that to be a duplicate though, because then you got 2 more in your hand, and that's just not fun. That's not cool.
Just don't hit the dragon egg then.
Ah! That's not cool. Alright, well. Ah, man. That's not fun at all.
Your rope.
Oh, well. Those secrets, though. Those secrets. But yeah, Flame Waker. Flame Waker. Causing me to rope, but yet definitely worth talking about. Flame Waker's a very cool card. Those of you watching these videos, you know that when we make these versus videos, we definitely don't play for real, I guess. we're more or less just, you know, showing off something. Whether it's RNG, or just crazy plays, or dragons, or new cards. So don't expect some superior play out of us during these versus videos. I could say don't expect superior play out of me anytime. You know, ladder, tournaments, I mean, Ariano and I were just in a tournament this past weekend, and I think we both took our little homebrew fun decks because I mean that's kind of what our podcast is about. If you look below, it says Legend of the Innkeeper. We do a casual Hearthstone podcast, and we try to keep it casual because
Yeah.
we
It's more
we like.
about having fun than actually winning.
You took the words right out of my mouth, and that right there is amazing. That just happened. I'm gonna play it because I don't really care. Golden Dragon.
Oh my goodness.
Golden Dragon. Yep, there we are. Okay. Oh, you get a golden one too. I'll share the wealth, right? We should share. Sharing is caring. Yeah, so I was saying, Legend of the Innkeeper podcast. If you guys go down and look at the bottom, actually you don't have to go anywhere, you just look down. You'll see legendoftheinnkeeper.com. Vastidius, the man behind everything on the podcast, he did a great job on the website. And if you could go there and download the podcast, watch the videos, look at his show notes. I mean, he just does some awesome things. And you can also support our podcast, and he likes that because then he gets to buy new toys. He just purchased a virtual soundboard, and man, that thing's pretty awesome. I was liking that. All right, so no secrets are out, so I think I'm safe to do this, even though a secret's gonna pop, but
Nice.
it's a little late. Yeah, I stole that from you. You.
I knew that was what you got.
Yeah, you kind of had a feeling. All right. Whoa, we just messed up the video. There we go. All right. At least I didn't spill my ramen noodles all over my laptop. We're good.
Yeah. Thanks for that. Thank you.
Whoops. Okay. So like I was saying,
we're gonna hope this goes correctly. Yes.
Oh yeah. So Flame Cannon. Great card, right?
Yeah.
Flame Cannon came from GBG, I think. Is that correct? Yeah.
Yes.
It's oh my gosh, I can't say enough about Flame Cannon. Just awesome card all around.
For sure. I love that it's 2 cost.
Yes. All right. So these secrets are really making me stumble.
That's good.
I guess.
Oh no. No.
I kind of knew that's what it was, so that's why.
Thank you.
I'm mean like that.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna play this, and I didn't want you to get that.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. So Ysera. In Control Priest, she was very, very powerful. I think we might be seeing maybe a little bit more of her now that we have some other dragons that she'll synergize with. So many cool cards that have the holding kind of, I guess, I don't, what do you call it? Mechanic? Is that what we'll call it? A mechanic? Holding?
I'm sorry, I was concentrating.
Oh no, you're like Rez. Rez is like Rez has to do the whole playing, and then he's like, dude, I'm trying to concentrate here, and I just
so
run
holding
run my mouth
mechanic. Yes.
Yeah. Explain that, Ariana, while I concentrate.
So basically, it's supposed to give away what your opponent has in their hand if you pay attention to that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
Yeah, I never pay attention. What'd you say? So yeah, you're right. So it kind of gives away that they're holding a dragon, not just holding
Which
anything.
to me doesn't make much sense because I'm thinking, so what if they're holding a dragon? Like it could be any of the dragons.
You're right.
What difference does it
But
make?
you kind of think of if you're playing really competitively and you know the decks or you know how you see the cards that they're playing, so you're thinking, okay, so if they're playing this card, that means they probably have this card in their deck, this dragon.
Yeah.
So you're kind of making an assumption, but you can also play those holding cards to your advantage by kind of doing the bluffing thing. Mike Dene did an article about that. He was talking how, you know, Hearthstone is trying to be more like a legitimate card game where you kind of hold them in your hand and you're bluffing and, you know, you're kind of like acting like you have good cards. Maybe you don't. Maybe you have a, you know, what I have here, the Fairy Dragon. Maybe you have Fairy Dragon in your hand. You know, but you're thinking, well, he's playing a deck, and I think it probably runs Alexstrasza. You know, so he has Alexstrasza in his hand, when really, I'm bluffing. I got Fairy Dragon. I've never even pulled Alexstrasza. In fact, I'm like Ariane here. I don't have any legendaries. You know,
Yeah.
so I don't know. It's kind of neat the way they've done it. So,
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Alexstrasza,
That's not cool.
well, sometimes things happen that aren't really cool. Alright. So you got your Laughing Sister, brought out by Ysera, which I just noticed that you killed. I didn't even know you killed her.
Wow.
So she died. I was running my mouth.
Okay, I hate to
Yeah.
do this, but I have to.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You can pyroblast all you want because it's not my face, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Yeah. So I really want to leave that dragon egg out there just because I like seeing it and knowing that you played
It's
it.
driving me crazy.
Well, I mean, you didn't play it, but you know, I kind of forced it. I think that's kind of cool.
Do you realize that this game I've already had 4 Azure Drakes?
You've had a lot. We should probably keep count. I
Because
think
it duplicated, and then you gave me one with Mirror Entity.
Yeah.
So I had like 2 on the board and 2 in my hand, and I was going too many Azure Drakes.
well, and I think that's my second one that I've played.
Yeah.
So I think what is that, 6?
Yeah.
So 6 Azure Drakes are running around. I don't see a problem with it. All
Except
right.
that they cost 5 to play.
Yeah. So we're popping the dragon egg because that's what we do. Then I'm going to show you this guy. Yeah, I think he's amazing. He's also from the Blackrock Mountain adventure. One of the wings awarded you this card, one of the bosses. Blackwing Corruptor, if you're holding a dragon, like we talked about earlier, deal 3 damage. So it's a pinpoint damage. Put it to face, you can put it to a minion, you can put it to your own face, you can put it to another minion, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, deal 3 damage, anywhere. So I could hit myself, I could hit one of my own minions, like if I had a Sylvanas with 3 health left, and you had an Alexstrasza on your side, and I wanted to steal that Alexstrasza, I could use that Blackwing Corruptor to kill it off. Such a versatile card, such a great card.
Yeah.
Yeah, all around. So I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah. The only problem is you do have to have a dragon in your hand.
Yes. So speaking of which, the next dragon that I want to talk about is Cro-Magus. This dude right here. This dude. Yeah, I can't leave that Flame Waker. I'm sorry. I had to give him the little boot. The triple boot. Cro-Magus, whenever you draw a card, put another copy in your hand. So that doesn't mean you're drawing two cards out of your deck. That's an extra card that's brought out of the nether. Just out of nowhere. So it's really cool because you get an extra card. If you draw a Dragon Egg, though, it's like sad face, right? and then
I've done that before, the first time I used it.
And then if they kill, you know. So as you can see at the beginning of my turn, I drew this card, and I actually got a copy of it. That's not out of my deck. That's just straight out of the nether.
One time I got a copy of Dragon's Breath and Flame Cannon. And so that was excellent. I was able to just start removing things left and right.
Yeah.
My Dragon's Breath kept getting cheaper. So, yeah.
I mean, ultimately with this deck, what I would like to do is I would like to play Cro-Magus and then Power Word Shield on him, which draws a card immediately. Because with cards like him, you know, you could have killed it right away. Even though it has 6 health, you know, you could probably, or not 6 health, but 6 attack, you could probably still sheep it and kill it. You know, Big Game Hunter isn't really, you're not worried about Big Game Hunter, but there are a few other spells that that the mage has that can kill this.
Mhm.
So you want to get value out of it right away. So playing it on its own is kind of risky, but if you look, we have this next card I'm going to play, and I'm going to kill off Emperor Thaurissan because he's too powerful right now. So
No, don't kill him.
we got this guy.
Oh.
Okay, so
No.
the daddy of all dragons.
You're trolling me.
Yeah, so the daddy of all dragons, Deathwing, makes you discard your hand, kills everything on the board, including this guy. And I'll talk a little bit about him while you're playing your cards.
So
Emperor.
this is the downside of the dragon deck.
Oh no. Okay. Okay. What? What is going on?
They're both if you're holding a dragon, and I've got none.
Yeah. I was like, oh no, she's gonna pull some crazy stuff off. Yeah.
Nope.
So, oh my goodness! Don't. Oh, you killed yourself. No, you didn't. Okay. So, I was talking about Emperor Thaurissan. So, what's your opinion on him?
He's really good. Often though, I have trouble getting him out because on turn 6, you know, I guess you kind of have to set up for it to be able to try and play him. You have to kind of make sure the board's a little bit clear, that you're not behind, because otherwise you can't play him.
Yeah, well, and you also have to make sure you have cards in your hand.
Yes.
Because if you don't, his immediate impact isn't taken advantage of.
Right.
Because, you know, you kind of want to, like I was talking about with Cro-Magus, you kind of want to play cards that you're going to get the value out of right away. So, with him, not Cro-Magus, but with Emperor Thaurissan, you're playing him, and then at the end of your turn, all cards in your hand cost 1 less. And that's every turn that he's out, at the end of your turn. So your goal is to keep him alive as long as you can, which usually doesn't happen long. But at the end of that turn that you drop him, you want to make sure you have a couple cards in your hand, right?
Yeah.
All right. So right now, you got the daddy. He's going to end the game. Deathwing the Destroyer. All will burn. So there you go. So that's a little bit of the dragon synergy. We really didn't see a lot of it. There at the end, Arielman played her 2 cards that would synergize great with dragons, but
if
she had them in her hand. So, but yeah, so we have dragon decks. Pretty cool. Probably, I wouldn't say meta breaking. You know, it's not like they're going to be, and when I say meta, I mean like popular, you know, on the ranked ladder and in tournaments. I don't really see them being played like insanely. Like, you're not going to hear about like, yeah, he brought Face Hunter and Zoo and, you know, Mech Shaman, and then he brought his dragon deck. You know, you probably won't hear it up there in the tier 1 lists. I don't even know that Mech Shaman is tier 1. That just came out. But here on Legend of the Innkeeper, we are not known for running the popular decks. We kind of have our own thing going on. Even though my Leroy Face Rage is one of my favorite decks. It's not necessarily the popular Face Hunter. It's a little bit different. I like to kind of change things up and make people think when I play against them, or make them laugh. So
yes,
as you can see, the stamp below says guaranteed fun, and Ariana made me that stamp, so I wear it proudly because I do guarantee fun when I play. And actually, I was playing a match earlier and someone was spectating, and he says, "Man, we need more people like you," because I lost the match, but you know, I was just cool about it. I mean,
you buffed the enemy's minions.
Yeah, I ended up buffing the enemy's minions, and my theory on that, you know, I always play ranked, and I always let the games play out. Not because I'm trying to troll the other person. I don't let the rope run. I just like it if they have a quest, you know, for spells. I want to make sure that they get that quest completed, or they get the maximum damage in. I don't want to cheapen their win either, because one of our patrons, Zeroshio, said it perfect when he was on A Worthy Opponent not too long ago. He said, you know, that person did the damage, they won the match. He doesn't want to take that win away from them by conceding. He wants to give them the killing blow because they deserve it. You know,
Yeah.
Much like that, I want to give them a chance to do what they need to do. Maybe to finish quests, maybe to get that great combo off that they wanted to get off. Who knows? They may be streaming, they may be, you know, with their buddies, and they may be playing some kind of game where they, you know, because Hearthstone's cool like that. You can play with friends.
Yeah.
And you can kind of say, all right, my next match, spectate me, and if I get this combo off, you know, you owe me, you know, whatever, a pack, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't want to cheapen anything by conceding. Now,
Right.
if a person, you know, they're letting the rope run, or, I mean, you know, I might concede, but hardly ever do I concede, because I want to give that other person a chance to get what they need done and to get that good win. You know, I don't want to cheapen it for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Zeroshio. He just won the Worthy Opponent Spring Tournament. So give a shout out to him.
That was awesome.
And shout out to this young lady down here, Arianwin, because she came on tonight and recorded with me. So
Well, thank you for having me on it.
Well,
on your YouTube channel.
I don't know. It's Legend the Innkeeper YouTube channel, but I do a lot of the videos just because I have a little bit of extra time, and my wife is so loving. She is so nice. We went on a bike ride earlier. I was like, Ariana, I got to go on a bike ride with my wife. Then I can record.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, it was nice. Nice night on the farm. But yeah, definitely look below and you'll see legendoftheinnkeeper.com. Stop there. You'll see all of our shows, show notes, everything you need for your Hearthstone casual palette. You will definitely get what you need. Definitely check us out on Tuesday nights. We do a very casual stream on Twitch TV /LOTI podcast, and of course on Sunday we do our live recording of the podcast on Twitch TV /Legend of the LOTI podcast. And that's at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Vestidius, Arianwin, and I, Espo. So, thanks for watching, and we appreciate your comments, your follows, your criticism, and everything else. Arianwin, you want to say anything before we sign off?
Don't play Dragon Egg.
Don't play Dragon Egg.